Hey everybody, Tekking101 here, welcome back of my Let's Play of Medieval for the PlayStation 1. Alright, last episode we took on the Hilltop Mausoleum. We took out the Stained Glass Demon, the STD... I almost called them STD. SGD. Wait, no, yeah, that's SGD. Yeah, STD is something completely different. But, yeah, so this episode we're actually going to backtrack a little bit. Instead of going forward, we're actually going to go back down Cemetery Hill to a new location, which would be The Return to the Graveyard, the sequel to The Graveyard, of course. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to use the skeleton key that we acquired after the defeat of the SGD, and we're going to open that skull gate that we could previously never open. The interesting thing here is, though, it has its own separate level, whereas I think if you just go back to the regular graveyard and you try to use the key, it won't work. So it's interesting, you have to go backtrack to this level. I mean, you have to go start a whole new level for that. And it's funnier because the beginning of this level is actually going to be the end of the graveyard level. Like, we're gonna start off where we left and head on to Cemetery Hill. See, like right here. Like, here's how we left. So, alright, so zombie fodder, of course. Test out our new hammer. Smashy, smashy! Oh, I love that. I would have liked it more if the hammer would kill in one hit, but hey, what can you do? You don't get... Dreams die, people, right? Okay, so let's just head over this bridge. I believe the water level's a little bit lower than... Shit, no! Damn it, I was gonna try to do something there, and it failed terribly. It's supposed to fall apart the first time you go over it, not the second time, but whatever. I guess that was a glitch or something. Maybe I didn't... Oh, shit, no, what the fuck? Oh my god. This was what, like, 1 minute and 43 seconds into the recording, and I've already died twice so far. Die! I'm pissed off right now. You guys... There we go. Matthew angry. Alright. So, backtracking to what we were doing earlier, there was a little Easter egg here I was going to show you guys. What was supposed to happen was, underlined supposed to, was the first time you go over this bridge, it's going to collapse. And then you're going to see this little river where normally you just continue the level normally, but there's these little coffins down here. And if you're really lucky, and you can land on one, I cannot believe I did that the first try there. That was insanely lucky, because otherwise we'd be screwed. You will go into this hidden location over here, and let's just see if my luck can follow me here, and I can actually land on this. Alright, we're good. And check out all this hidden treasure booty we got. We got, like, 6 treasure chests, we got 2 health vials, energy vials to heal our health, so we're almost back at full strength, so that kind of makes up for my idiocy there, dying twice. Who's a clever little skeleton, then? Remember, there are many more secret areas like this throughout the land of Galomia, some offering more than just treasure. Well, actually, we got a little bit more than treasure there. We got some energy vials, so... just consider, you know, I planned on dying twice just now. I planned on it, because think of it this way. If I just ended up in the secret area without dying, then those energy vials would have been useless. So, I mean, you know, I totally did that on purpose, right? Those swear words were just... I'm good at acting. Alright, so we're just going to backtrack through the graveyard here where we originally left off. There's a couple more zombies I guess we forgot. There's some ghouls in this level too. I guess they were just sleeping the last time we were here. Haha, I jumped on a hill. Hills. Zombies' worst enemies. Luckily, Daniel can shoot his crossbow down at like a 90-degree angle, so, you know, you're pretty good there, Dan. I guess having no muscles is extremely easy. And a fully automatic crossbow helps out too. Look at this, I'm like the freaking Terminator. I'm just walking there and just shooting automatic fire and just automatically locking onto everything. I'll be back. Oh shit. Yeah, that'll hurt you if you get close enough, so be wary. Alright, so guys, this is something interesting new. This is an upgrade to our shield. This will be the Silver Shield. It has 100 more hit points than the regular shield, so very useful indeed. In fact, I think we get this way earlier than we do in Medieval 2, because yes, this game does have a sequel, and it's a pretty badass sequel. So they improved on a lot of things, but we don't get the shield in that game until much later. So, interesting that we get it this early in the game. Supplies. Okay, we're going to get ourselves the crossbow bullets. We're going to deck ourselves out in that, because I don't think we're going to get another... We're certainly going to get more projectile weapons, but I just like the crossbow this earlier in the game. Even the next ranged weapon we're going to get is not even as great as the crossbows, so I'll be probably keeping that as our primary projectile. I am an awesome sniper. Death to the zombies! Nothing up here? Okay. Gonna head back down here. And I don't think... It also is pretty handy for killing things I can't even see yet, because the camera in this game is not the greatest. Yeah, I don't think you can head on over to this area over here, but oh, okay. Alright, let me go stay at that Fountain of Rejuvenation a little bit. That was like, I think, just a regular treasure chest in the original game, in the original level. So I think in the they modded it around there. Come on, Dan, you did this the first time. Sucky camera angles here. I think R2 and L2 would control the camera angles in the regular game. That's usually how they went. But PlayStation 1 cameras were never that great. So, as you can see here, even though our health is full, we're refilling our life bottle right there. So, yeah. One thing that I did actually like in Medieval 2 is they speeded up the Fountain of Rejuvenation considerably. It takes a lot longer to sit there and heal yourself in this game, but yeah, alright. So now that we have ourselves the skeleton key, let's bust that sucker out and... Well, the skull key, forgive me. Let's bust that sucker out and open this big gate up. Alright. So first enemy we're going to see are these guys right here. Wolves. They are just wolves that will wake up and tear the living shit out of you. And as we all know, dogs love bones. So... Anybody that's a member of PETA, I suggest you look away for the next couple seconds. I'm sorry, Mr. Beagle. I'm sorry, I got it. Oh, God. Why do I have to kill the puppies? I know I'm a lifeless zombie skeleton, but still, man, even I have standards. I don't care about you, zombie. Oh, whoa, jeez. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that in this game, too. Well, a lot of times, there'll be, like, if you hit up too many times, like, for walking and for walking forward, if you tap it twice, you'll go into run mode. And for a puzzle game... Oh, I thought there was a dog up here. Huh, whatever. For a puzzle game, that's not a very good thing for a platformer, because, you know, take one wrong step and you're fucked. Gonna take you care of over there. I don't think... Do wolves add to the chalice? I'm not sure if they do. Some enemies will actually not add to the chalice. Okay, wolves do. Oh, shit. I'm getting bit to death here. Get back over here, puppy. So I can shove you full of crossbow bolts. Okay, the Undertaker. It was actually really cool in Resurrection. You actually get to meet Death. In this game, you don't actually meet him. You just kind of hang out in his crib for the day, for the level, so that's pretty cool. So down here, we have the chalice. We can pick that up down here. And, whoa, shit, forgot about them. Yeah, got some hidden catacombs down here that these assholes like to pop out and frickin' shoot your frickin' face off. Damn it! You really can't avoid them either. Batter up! Bring it on! Bring it on, Sonny Jim. How'd you like that, huh? Get back over here. Pound your frickin' face in. Alright. This is a special area. You just have to jump here and you'll amazingly rock it up. Okay, so, other puzzle. We have to push this over here. Kind of. I think it's supposed to go... I think it's supposed to go in the other direction. Okay, hold up. There we go. Sir Daniel Fortescue. He can break a stone boulder with a wooden club, but moving a stone slab, that's... takes a while for him to do that. Careful where you stand, too, because there's little divots here in the ledge, and you can easily fall into them. So, also Dan has this handy little thing of constantly moving to the left as you're pushing this, so you have to keep resetting yourself here. Get this energy vial, that'll make up for that wolf damage. Yeah, keep on pushing it. Dun 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 dun. I was thinking about making this LP 13 episodes long. That would require me to do like at least 2 levels each episode, sometimes more than that. But after running the numbers and figuring out that you know, some of the levels we fought so far were honestly not that long, that will change very much. This level itself is not that long, but the one after this, yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to be. I really don't want to be releasing like 45-minute videos, and at the same time, I also don't want to like hurry through the levels. I actually want to enjoy myself with them because, you know, I love this game so much. So I might just keep them as like one level for a... The only reason I want to do 13 is, you know, for obvious reasons, the you know, for the pun. But I think I'm just going to have fun with the game. If I feel like the level is short and I can keep going without it being too long, you know, I'll keep on going, of course. But you know, I of course don't want to, you know, speed through these levels and, you know, forget to show something or forget to say something. And I also don't want you guys to get bored with the videos. Although, you know, the reception for this vid so far, I mean, people are liking them. They're getting about as many views as my Pokemon LPs did, with about like 700 views for the first one. Oh, can I push these guys into... Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, I guess zombies, on top of being, you know, the undead, can also phase through solid objects, so they're basically like ghost zombies. That's scary. Alright, so that's another platform we're going to have to deal with. Alright, let's head down here and let's talk to this dude. Pick some more of these. The boss, we're actually going to fight another boss. Yes, there's actually 2 bosses back-to-back in this game, although I guess you could kind of consider them mini-bosses. They're not really that difficult to defeat, but we're going to just need our regular sword with them, so we're not going to need our crossbow to fight them off. They are pretty, they can be kind of tough if you don't know how to handle them, but they give off a very useful ability to us. They're actually one of the few bosses in this game, I think actually the only boss in this game, I almost fell down there, where it actually gives you an extra ability after you defeat them. I actually can't think of anything else that does, so I think these are the only bosses that do that. Collect the Chalice of Lost Souls here. Forgot to mention that is actually its full name, the Chalice of Lost Souls. Okay, so now, if this game was really smart, if I was the programmer of this game, I would have an entire legion of zombies appear to stop me as I'm making my final run to the end of this level. So let's see if I can call it here. Oh, I guess I can't. Yeah, I would have like a group of zombies appear just like right here in this general area just to fuck my day up sideways. Jumpy! Oh shit. Yeah, also, Dan has a very bad habit of doing a sliding motion. Like, when he jumps, he doesn't just jump and land. If you run and jump, he will, like, slide when he lands. So remember that. Remember the compensation for that, because it can be kind of annoying. They certainly made it more realistic. I mean, of course, if you run, if you get some speed up to your jump and then you jump, you're not going to land on a dime. You're going to like slide a little bit or stumble a little bit. So I guess they made that kind of accurate. Oh shit, I need to switch out my weapon. Prepare to battle the Guardians of the Graveyard. Well, at least they're giving me a warning. Alright, so these are the Guardians of the Graveyard. They are basically 2 stone wolves. One will appear phantasmal, and the other one will appear like that. And basically you have to do, they're going to alternate, so they're going to speed through that like this, and you have to pay attention to the one that's not walking around, because he's the one that's going to lunge. So that one right there that's speeding around a lot, you have to pay attention to the opposite. It gets kind of tricky. Basically, you just have to charge up your sword and then run right into them, and that does a little bit of damage, and you're going to get hit by these things, but sometimes you'll get lucky like that and not get hit, but most of the times you're going to be full-on dog food. It's good just to take a little bit out of them, because you have way more endurance than these things do, so, you know, they're going to die before you do, most certainly, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. This would be so much easier with a better sword. Let me try out my hammer, maybe that might help. The finishing blow. I think you actually are supposed to use the hammer, but the sword, look how much the damage the sword did. Yeah, the hammer's not doing dick, really. The hammer's harder to aim. I look like a complete retard right now, running around with this giant-ass hammer charged up. I shouldn't have said that. Retard is not a word, children. It was taken out of the dictionary. Oh, shit. How am I getting hit? Oh, yeah. I guess... Okay, screw this. We're switching back to the sword. Awesome battle music, though. I think the battle music in this game is all the same, but it's really good tones, and like the wolves howling in the background, that has good ambiance. Ambiance. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna stand still for this one. You guys come to me. Haha! The hunter has become the hunted. Oh, I guess the hunter has become... I mean, the hunted has become the hunted. Damn. There we go. That is how it's done. The evil guardians of the graveyard have been vanquished. You have claimed the Daring Dash ability. Use it well, Sir Dan. Okay, so basically, the Daring Dash, really cool ability, very useful, is normally when you hit, you know, when you're in a running motion, like tapping the, you know, the up arrow twice or whatever direction you want to head in, hit triangle. And that will enable the Daring Dash. Very handy in a lot of situations. Very useful. You also put your shield out while you're dashing, so you can actually damage enemies with this. I wouldn't recommend it because I don't really use it that much in the game, but it's a very useful ability. So yeah, we're actually going to go demonstrate one of its uses right after this level. So let's just go talk to this gargoyle here and see what's up.
All has changed outside the necropolis. Paths go this way, paths go that way. Nasty, painful death waits round every turn and over every hill. Bon voyage.
Wait, so we're going to France? I mean, I knew France was full of nothing but lifeless zombies and it was full of wanton destruction and chaos, but Damn, you're actually sending me there? Holy crap. Okay, I apologize from everyone that lives in France. I'm sure it's not the massive hellhole that I just made it out to be. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Never been there. Alright, so this is the Hall of Heroes. I don't know why I decided to say that, because we've been here several times before this. But now we're going to be going and acquiring a new item from Standard Iron Hewer. Because, of course, he can't give us a better hammer than the one we already have, I suppose. This was his masterpiece.
Some of the other chaps waged Zarok will be using your ribcage as a toast rack for now.
To be fair, I would probably make a pretty damn good toast rack.
I have a little extra.
I want toast now. Make me some toast, giant man with a hammer. I demand it. Or 2 chests of gold. That works too. Whichever. I mean, whatever you want to give me. I can use this cash to buy me toast. Alright, so now we got 2 more, a little bit more money, so we can probably spend that on more crossbow bolts. Also, you'll see now that the gargoyle does not, in fact, run his mouth every time we come here, so that's a good thing. I'm bashing on the gargoyle dudes. They actually do sometimes. They add an air of ambiance sometimes with some of the levels. They'll actually tell you some pretty creepy stories, but other times they're just completely annoying. Alright, so you can see we actually gained 2 things here when we accessed the actual overworld. This is more of just the necropolis area we were in there just now. Now we're heading off to the actual land that has been warped and distorted thanks to Zarok's magic. So to our right here, let me just save for a second, and like we have our green arrows lit up here. So as you can see to our right, there is the Scarecrow Fields. We can head there after this level, or conversely, we can head north to the Enchanted Earth. Now, you can head either way if you want. In fact, this game is actually very considerate in the fact that you have to finish every level in order to make the game, in order to finish the game, but at the same time, you don't exactly need to fight it in any sequential order. If I were to go and play the Scarecrow Fields, I would eventually hit a roadblock and I would have to go back to the Enchanted Earth. Same thing, I could go with the Enchanted Earth and I can get past the next couple levels, but I would have to go back to Scarecrow Fields. So, the way I always play this game and the way you're supposed to complete the levels is the Scarecrow Fields are first. But we're not actually going to head there in that level. We're going to head there in the next episode. First, I'm going to head back to Dan's Crypt. Yes, we're going to head back to the beginning of the game. Why, Matt? Why are you heading back to the beginning of the game? There's nothing there. We were there. It's only like a, barely a big level. It's about the size of the freaking Stained Glass Demon's, arena, essentially. Why would we be going back there? Well, aside from getting some swag here, I think you can actually reclaim the... We have to get the star room, so we have to go out of here the same way we came in. So we're going to get some more swag here. I guess we can charge up our copper shield that was damaged in the last fight. We're not going to be using it, but might as well charge it, do what you got to do, right? So, now we're going to be going over here. And remember when we were first here, I mentioned that this one particular part of the wall here was a different shade. Well, that's because we can knock it down. And we can actually knock it down. I actually could have come here right after Cemetery Hill, because you need a club, a hammer, or the Daring Dash ability to knock it down. Now, I could just whip out my hammer right now and bash the freaking thing up, but it's a lot cooler just to run into it. So we're going to do that. Yeah, Sir Dan just broke through a wall by running. That is freaking cool right there. So as you can see, we just gained 2 more chests of gold, as well as another life bottle. We're definitely going to need it. So let me just acquire that. Let me pick up some more throwing daggers here just for the hell of it. Switch out for my crossbow. Yeah, we'll pick up some... actually, no, let's switch out for the Warhammer for now, I suppose, because there is a Merchant Goblin in the next level, but we're not going to get to him for a little bit, so I guess the hammer would be a better alternative there. Okay, so that was just basically a little Easter egg. Another one I wanted to show you is just picking that up there. Okay, so what are we at? We're about at 19 minutes. Alright, that's good. I think I'm about to end the recording there, so I'm going to head over here to Scarecrow Fields. Let me save the game again so I can hang on to that life bottle I just gained, and yeah, memory card 1. Yeah, so get ready for the game, guys, because this is really where it starts. This is where the music becomes more diverse, more interesting. The level design becomes more unique. I mean, before we were just fighting zombies and ghouls. This time each level is going to have its own specific designated enemy. They get really clever with these, actually. Scarecrow Fields, I think you're really going to actually like. It's one of my favorite levels. So, hope you guys enjoyed the LP so far. This is Tekking101 signing out. See you guys.